Well, something happened that I didn't actually expect to happen, and that's if we kind of got Classic Plus. We didn't get it exactly in the way that we thought it was going to be, like a whole new server, which we did get. Go up to 60, and then they add stuff onto that. Instead, what we got is this thing called Season of Discovery, which it says it's season, but it might be permanent. I think it's more of an experiment from Blizzard so that they don't waste too many resources in doing it all at once. And the proof of that is that you only can go up to level 25 starting out, which is good and bad. But it allows Blizzard to do this without taking too big of a risk, because say they started out with 25 or level 25 and a lot of people join, then they're like, okay, this is a success, we can continue doing this, and they'll up the level. And not a lot of people join, maybe it's not a success, they conclude that Season of Discovery is over, not a big deal from them, they didn't waste too many resources. For those of you that don't know what Classic Plus was or what Season of Discovery is, basically Classic Plus was the idea that's been rolling around, similar to what OSRS does, is you have vanilla World of Warcraft, and then you add onto it. So you go to different dungeons, maybe level cap increases, you change classes' abilities, maybe balance them better, so maybe not all paladins have to heal, maybe they can tank, maybe they can DPS better, things like that. And that's exactly what Season of Discovery has done. So what they have done is they've added this thing called a rune engraving system, which is a new slot for your legs, gloves, and something else I don't remember, but your legs and gloves and something else that allows you to put runes in, which as of right now for the 1 to 25 level bracket, which is the cap, there's over 100 runes, and these will do different things, like make it so your class can do different things, like give mages the ability to heal, shamans the ability to tank, rogues the ability to tank, give a taunt to paladins, etc. So it will change around how classes play. There's also going to be class balancing coming in, so that it will balance the classes from Classic to make them more in line so that you can play Feral, Druid, etc. Starting out, like I said, you have a level 25 cap, and the raid will be Black Fathom Deeps, which, as you know, is in Ashara, which is lore-wise a really significant place because of both the Alliance and Horde being there, the Horde encroaching in on the Alliance fighting back, which is awesome. And BFD is a great starter raid because it's actually kind of a difficult raid, or difficult dungeon. So the raid, and it's long, so you have it's kind of like a mini dungeon already. Oh, by the way, the raids will be 10-man raids, so that's an improvement, I think, personally, over the 40-man raids of Classic, which, although I liked the 40-man raids of Classic, it's just not that feasible to get 40 other people to do things, 10-man is much more logistically sound. And in addition, there's a 3-day lockout. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm getting on tangents because I'm actually kind of excited about this. But also in Ashenvale, they're going to introduce a new PvP zone. It's like or PvP event that's like zone wide. That I'm assuming what will happen is there will be like little monsters or something you can kill, or areas you can capture that will increase, a bar, and then when it gets filled up, the PvP event will start. So that's pretty cool. Oh, God, I'm going on so many tangents on this. I've just been watching the BlizzCon all day, and I'm super excited. But there's only going to be a 3-day lockout on the raid, so you can be able to do this raid every 3 days. So what they're saying is that although the level cap is at level 25, they're incrementally going to be increasing it, the level cap. So I think why they did this is, again, for logistical reasons, because if not a lot of people like it, then they don't want to put in too many resources. And also, they're making it so that when they do increase the level cap, it will give boosts, basically, to people that join late. So say they raise the level cap to 35 next, then 1 to 25, you'll have an increased rate of experience, or something along those lines. And they're going to continue doing this. Another reason I think they've done this is because I don't think they've spent too much time making this season. It's only been in the last 6 months or stuff that people have really started speculating, like, is there going to be a Classic Plus? Because then they realize, like, people started realizing, like, oh, the last season of Mastery did pretty well. People really like Classic, and then Hardcore WoW started getting so popular. You know, they're taking note of like how much more popular Classic is than retail right now, and I think that they want to get their hands on that, especially because the last 6 months, every content creator has been like, dude, Classic Plus would be so cool, and everyone is so hyped about it. There's no negatives hardly about it. Like, everyone is stoked about that, and so I think they hustled and were like, well, we can't just make everything at once. We don't have those resources and get it out by the time BlizzCon's out. So you think, well, that might have taken, you know, another year to actually develop everything that they wanted. Well, it comes out in another year, the next first part of the saga for the expansions that are coming out. Well, they don't want to mix too much of their you know, release things too closely, like together. So they're starting to release it incremental areas, and so that's going to be pretty cool. Also, one interesting thing they said at the end is that the door is left open for unused zones. So Hyjal, Quel'Thalas, Twilight Highlands, and they even specifically said Karazhan Crypts at the end. So this is Classic Plus. They're just not calling it Classic Plus, although there was a tongue-in-cheek little snippet there of him saying, this is the Classic Plus way more, or whatever. So yeah, we pretty much got Classic Plus, and this is pretty exciting. I'm definitely going to be playing it. Unfortunately, I'm going to be 2 states away for the first few days of launch, but I will be playing it. I definitely want to play a Shaman tank, because I loved classic shamans and I love tanking. So yeah, that's about it for now. I'm so glad that we got Classic Plus. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you actually think that this is what people expected when they said Classic Plus? Do you think it's going to deliver in what they're saying, or is it too small? Like, because it's going to start out small. For me, I think it's just where we need to be. Peace.